In this video, we're going to talk about unit vectors, what they are, and how we can find a unit vector that has the same direction as a given non-zero vector. A unit vector is defined to be a vector whose magnitude is 1 unit. So unit vectors can be scaled such that they form a vector whose magnitude is some scalar multiple of the unit vector. And when multiplied by a scalar, the magnitude of a unit vector will change, but its direction is preserved unless the scalar is negative, and when the scalar is negative, the direction of the new vector points in the opposite direction of the unit vector. Sometimes the process of finding a unit vector is called normalizing the vector. So when we want to find the unit vector that has the same direction as a given non-zero vector v, we will use the vector divided by the magnitude of that vector. So as long as we have the vector and can find its magnitude, we can find the unit vector having the same direction as a non-zero vector that is given. So let's take a look at how we can apply this formula to find a unit vector with the same direction as a given vector. So find the unit vector in the same direction as v equals 5i minus 12j, and then let's verify that that vector has a magnitude of 1 by finding the magnitude. So to find the unit vector in the same direction, we're going to use the formula we were given. We're going to use v over the magnitude of v. So we're going to need to calculate magnitude. Now remember, we learned that magnitude is calculated using the square root of a squared plus b squared. And in our vector, a is equal to 5, b is equal to negative 12. So our magnitude is going to be equal to square root of 5 squared plus 12 squared, which is going to equal square root 25 plus 144. Which equals the square root of 169, which is 13. So this is just our magnitude. We're not quite done. What we really want is a unit vector. So our unit vector is still going to be in terms of I and j. So we need to write v, and this is v right here, over our magnitude, which we just found. So we're going to write 5i, which is v, minus 12j, over our magnitude of 13. And we still want to write it in terms of I and j. So we want to break this up, and we want to write this as 5 over 13 I minus 12 over 13 j. So this would be a unit vector in the same direction as v equals 5i minus 12j. Now we were also asked to verify that it has a magnitude of 1. So what that means is that we want to calculate the magnitude of this new vector. So we want to take a and b and apply our magnitude formula and see if it equals 1. So in this case, a is equal to 5 over 13, and b is equal to 12 over 13, or negative 12 over 13, I'm sorry. So we're going to calculate the magnitude of our new v. And we're going to take the square root of 5 over 13 squared plus negative 12 over 13 squared, which gives me the square root of 25 over 169 plus 144 over 169 which equals the square root of 169 over 169, which does indeed equal 1. So I've verified that I have a magnitude of 1 and I have my new unit vector. Let's try one more. Let's verify that find the unit vector in the same direction as 4i minus 3j, and then let's verify that it does indeed have a magnitude equal to 1. So the first thing we're going to need to do is find the magnitude of this given vector. So this vector, we have an a value equal to 4 and a b value equal to negative 3. So finding our magnitude is going to be the square root of a squared plus b squared. So 4 squared plus negative 3 squared is going to be the square root of 16 plus 9, which equals the square root of 25, which equals 5. So there's my magnitude. Now to find my new vector, I need to apply v over that magnitude. I need to place my original vector over my magnitude. So my original vector is 4i minus 3j over 5. I'm going to break that up and write it in the correct form. So I have 4 over 5i minus 3 over 5j. So that would be my new unit vector that's in the same direction. So to verify that this has a magnitude of 1, I'm going to use my new a, which is 4 over 5, and my new b, which is negative 3 over 5. So my new magnitude for my new vector is going to be the square root of 4 over 5 squared plus negative 3 over 5 squared, which equals the square root of 16 over 25 plus 9 over 25, which equals the square root of 25 over 25, which equals 1. So I've verified that I have a magnitude of 1 and I have a new vector in the same direction as the given vector. Up next, we're going to learn how to write a vector in terms of its magnitude and direction.